So it'll probably be a maybe 25-minute show, if that. There's only 7 baseball games, one hockey game, 3 NBA games, so a lighter slate for tonight. We'll go ahead. We'll be jumping into all the injury reports that are going on with it. What we think on some of the baseball games, and then talk to you guys about answer questions in the chat and see where we go from there. Nick, you only have one hockey game tonight, so go ahead and talk about it for a minute.
Oh, yeah, we have the Stanley Cup preview. I say it sarcastically. Felix Sandstrom is expected in net. Kevin Lankinen confirmed in net for the Hawks. For injuries, still no Cam Atkinson. They're going to be missing Brown and Cates and Ristolainen, Hart, York, Couturier, Ellis. On the other side, Kirby Dach, Chiara, and Murphy remain out for the Blackhawks. 2 teams where poverty offense, poverty defense. And the thing is, I don't know if this offense takes advantages of these of the bad defenses. I'm going to go under 6.5 for this matchup here. Expect a 3-2 game, something along those lines. So that's everything for today's hockey slate. Back to you, Tim.
Wow, good work, Nick. I know a lot of stuff going there for you. So beautiful work there. We don't do anything with the last Woody standing, so that's not us. If you missed it, you missed it already. Hello, Twins. Great to see you, my friends. Thoughts on the Nerfy and the Mets Cardinals game? I think it's too juicy. I think it was like 170 earlier. So
I threw $10 on the year fee.
Flyers, Blackhawks for Stanley Cup teams. Man, as a Blackhawks fan, I miss those days.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, how we doing, guys? We're doing good. Can't complain. Blackhawks in 6. There you go. We do have a little bit of an NBA slate. Oh, maybe I should pull up the injury report, even though I don't really think there's much of an injury report.
No, it's the playoffs. They actually care this time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there is still, I think, a couple of things to look at. But we'll go ahead and jump into those real quick. I'll move myself here, kick Nick out, even though he's still right next to me. But we'll go ahead and look at the first game. It's going to be the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets. Boston is currently up 3-0. Ben Simmons is the only one that's got an injury tag next to his name in this game. The Nets are dead. Stop wasting money on them. Celtics in 4. I got the money line for them at plus. It's at even money now. I'm honestly going to be taking an alternate spread of Celtics minus 8.5 or 9.5, whatever it is, at almost plus 300. This is not a Celtics team. This is not a Nets team I want to go after. It's just not a fun situation for them right now. So Celtics on the money line. The Toronto Raptors and the 76ers are going at it. Big injury news for this one. Hip injury. Fred VanVleet will not be playing tonight for the Raptors. So that one pretty much kind of sells their season. They were kind of done already. It's 76ers or nothing in this game. It's an 8-point spread now. I'll probably try to find some type of alternate spread to go after, which I did hit a nice alternate spread of Pelicans minus 12.5 yesterday. Oh, I can get minus 22.5 at plus 700. I might ride with that. No, I'm busting, but no, 76ers should win this one. Unfortunately, I don't see the Raptors making anything with anything. Final game of the day is the Utah Jazz and the Dallas Mavericks. No significant injuries. Hardaway remains out, but he's been out for a while. Luka will be back at home. I like the Mavericks in this game to get the job done. Jazz look kind of dead. Mavericks kind of messed up that series. Messed up that last game in Utah. I don't see them doing it again at home. Go ahead, give me the Dallas Mavericks. Get the job done today versus the Jazz. Those are your 3 playoff games. That's pretty much it for those. And we'll go ahead and bring Nick back in. We'll talk with the chat and see what everybody's doing and go from there. Nick, let's go say hi to the chat. Celtics, Raptors, Flyers, parlay plus 14.95. I don't see the Raptors. No Fred VanVleet. I'm not a big person on that one, so it'd be 7. And I've been on the Raptors. I have them 40-1 to win the East. They're done tonight. I don't like them for that one. So no, I'm gonna say no to that one. Curry over 2.5 3-pointers. I could see that one 100%. Celtics, Mavericks, Flyers. That one I could see. I like both the Celtics and the Mavericks in this one. So I like that one. Flyers. Thoughts on Flyers, Nick?
I lean towards the Hawks.
There you go. No. Birmingham Stallions 2-0. Your pick to win the USFL is looking good so far. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Who do they get this week? It probably doesn't matter. USFL. They get the New Orleans Breakers. Ooh, and they're dogs. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be taking Birmingham plus 3.5 in that game. There you go. It's kind of late. Let's look at some baseball for today. Maybe like a little quick 2 sentences about each game, Nick. Giants and Brewers.
I got the first 5 for the Giants. I like their lineup a little bit better than the Brewers. I want to go full game with the Giants because I can see the Brewers winning this full game, but took a shot at the first 5 at plus 150 with the Giants.
Yeah, that's fair. I was kind of looking towards the Giants. Tomorrow, the Giants have a day off, and the Brewers are going to be in Pittsburgh, so it's kind of a weird spot for that game. I ultimately did not touch it. Colorado and Philadelphia?
Over. And then also, I got some player props too. I forgot to mention. For the Giants game, I am on Thairo Estrada and Wilmer Flores over 1.5 bases. What was the next thing we're on? Oh, yeah. I have Colorado, Philly. I have CJ Crone, Castellanos, Real Muto, and Harper all over 1.5 bases.
All right. In terms of this game in general, Nick?
Over. Team total over for the Phillies and the full game over.
Fair enough. I like the over in general in this one. I don't like the bullpens. I don't like the starting pitchers. I like the over. Boston, Toronto?
Boston. And then I got Verdugo, and I've got Verdugo, Devers, and Bogarts for over 1.5 bases. I messed with a little bit of player props today, seeing that was a light slate in both baseball and hockey.
Yeah, I didn't touch that game. Mets and Cardinals.
Mets. I'm on the Mets money line, and then I got Lindor. I've got Alonso and Marte all over 1.5 bases.
It would have to be Mets run line or nothing, or even the over in this game, like over 6.5. Marius McCollus is not it. But I ultimately did not get to that one. I don't bet the Mets every single day. Astros in Texas has our best bet in it. So if you guys are interested in that, over to the EarlSportsBets.com site. You can even go ahead, grab our week pass, 7-day pass, $49. Use the code MLB. You get it for under 40 for a week worth of plays. Baseball's been decent. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and jump on that. Cleveland and Angels. I like the Guardians in that one. I like Shane Bieber at a small price. So look at the Guardians for that one. Nick, for you?
First 500 and Shane Bieber over strikeouts.
And then the final game is the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. I lean Diamondbacks just because I feel like if you take the Diamondbacks versus the Dodgers every single game this year, you're gonna be profitable. Did not bet it. It's kind of an experiment for me to test out for this year.
Dodgers run line. I also have player props on Freeman, Bellinger, and Turner all over 1.5 total bases.
There you go. Back to the comment section. We can go say hi for a little bit. I could see 76ers blowing this with Embiid hurt.
He's not out though.
He's not out. I mean, I wouldn't love nothing more than watch Embiid get reverse swept. That would be fantastic. But I don't see that happening. I see the Sixers winning big tonight. Looks like
do they cover 7.5 is the question.
I don't know. I mean, I went and did a BS 3-legger, put $1 on it of Celtics minus 8.5, Sixers minus 22.5, and Mavericks minus 12.5.
Sixers minus 22.5. What are you getting on that?
700. Just an idea, but I don't think I think the Raptors got their win in Toronto, and that was it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not really too worried about the Sixers. Blackhawks at home as of late has been horrible.
They are horrible in general, and the Flyers are horrible as well. This is an absolute joke of a matchup tonight. Good job, schedule makers.
Flyers have momentum with winning last night and can finish the season strong with a win streak against bad teams.
Honestly, I think this is a letdown spot. This was, I think, the last game they were going to get up for was that Pittsburgh game. I almost bet the Flyers against Pittsburgh. I had the under, but I was leaning towards the Flyers.
Fair enough. Blackhawks with rest also weirdly bad.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Blackhawks in general are bad.
Yeah. Sup, gentlemen, and spirit of Lenny. Let's crush them bets today. Yes. And when you do go make your bets, if you go ahead over to the Caesars Sportsbook and sign up there, you can get an $1,100 first bet insurance, meaning if you go and bet up to $1,100 on any of your first bets and you lose, you get your money back in free bets. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check out the Caesars Sportsbook. Could be a nice little option for you there. Nick, do you want to click through the chat real quick? I'm going to go grab some of our links to put in the chat real quick.
Yeah. Why Texas and Houston opened up at 9.5, now down to 8. I do not know. I think Altuve is out. Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out either.
Him playing hurt is even worse than him not playing. I think they win the series, but it could be a letdown at plus 280. It's a decent look.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. The big thing is Fred VanVleet's out. And because he's out, that kind of is just a big worrying factor for me in that one. So that's the only reason why I'm not high on them. Is one of the biggest scorers for this Toronto team is now out. So good luck with that one, but I'm not on it. Oh, I forgot to do a TikTok today. Whoops. But yeah, I'm putting the ESB on TikTok in the chat if anybody is interested in following us there. Trying to catch Lenny, even though I know that's not possible.
VanVleet played bad, though.
Yes, he's still one of the bigger pieces on this team, though. So with that, not having him is definitely going to be rough. Just saying. Sorry. Nick,
we're all caught up on the chat.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm putting all the links that you guys should be going after in the chat. The ESP on YouTube, Max Wagers Network on YouTube, ESP on TikTok, and the EarlSportsBets.com week pass promo. All of it's in the chat if you guys are interested in going after it. Lots of stuff. It's kind of a light day. Kind of a light card. We've kind of gone through everything. I really don't have much for today. We'll have a little bit more tomorrow. I think we'll have a full 15-game slate tomorrow in baseball, so at least that'll be nice. But we'll see. Thoughts on New Orleans and Phoenix, who wins series? New Orleans does. New Orleans wins the series. And I'm very tempted to go after in that and bet it. Yes, it was in New Orleans. I think New Orleans has definitely a chance to win another game in Phoenix and win the series in general, because I think New Orleans wins Game 6 in New Orleans. We've seen the Suns really struggle without Booker. They did well in the first game, but that was kind of New Orleans not really playing all that well. So kind of a tricky situation there. I think New Orleans wins the series. Real quick, let's go. I'm going to go look through these series that are going on, and I want to just kind of go through them and see what I think could happen in them. I think Boston finishes out the sweep tonight. I think Philly finishes the series tonight. I think Dallas wins tonight and goes up 3-2. And then on Tuesday, you get the Heat and the Hawks. I think the Heat finish the series there. Minnesota and Memphis. I think Memphis takes care of business. I can get 6.5 points on New Orleans in Game 5. I'm going to be taking that in Phoenix. I think New Orleans can honestly win the series. I think, and then on Wednesday you get the Bucks and the Bulls. Bucks are 10-point favorites. I think they finish out the series. Whether or not they cover the 10, I don't know. Bulls look kind of just dead. And then the Warriors are 9-point favorites in Golden State for Game 5. I would kind of lean taking Denver plus all those points, but I'm probably end up not going to go after that game, or I might. I'm not sure yet. I think that Golden State wins the series, whether it's in 5, 6, or 7. I don't know, but I feel like with this Denver series, if the Nuggets can take Game 5, I think they can make this one a series and make it 7 games. If they get blown out Game 5, they're out anyway. If they lose Game 5, but it's either it ends in 5 or this one ends in 7.
You don't think 6?
I don't think Denver loses in Denver. Yeah, I don't think the Nuggets lose in Denver after last game. But that's the big important game on Wednesday for them, and we'll see how that one goes. So those are my thoughts on the rest of the series for this NBA playoffs round 1. The ref who extended the series is playing in Celtics game, which is scary, but oh well.
Scott Foster, the extender.
I really don't care. He can only help out for so long. I'm not high on him. Hey guys, missed the show this morning, but happy to be tuned in right now. Appreciate you stopping by. Any other questions before we head on out? I know it's kind of a short show. There's no Lenny. Not really as much to talk about. It's a very small slate today, so it's going to be a kind of a shorter show. Let's cash. Let's do it, of course. I guess real quick plugs and everything. We can go to the Max Wager Network lineup. The daily lineup Monday through Friday. You get Midday Money with Sean Higgs, and I help produce that one at noon. Morning Wood with Allie Burns at 1 o'clock. I hope you guys put in your last Woody standing picks today. It started today. Just Parlays with Chris King at 2. Back to the window with Scott and Scott at 3. And then the main event here with me, Nick, and Detroit Lenny at 5 o'clock for game time decision to wrap up your Max Wager Network day. A couple last things, and then we'll end up heading out. Under first 5 Giants. Yeah, I can see that. You get pretty good pitching performances from Long and Burns. I could see that very well happening. Twins, what do y'all think? Giants money line, Red Sox money line. 2 dogs. I'm not going to talk you off dogs. I like those. Who you got for baseball? I like the over in Colorado. I like the Cleveland Guardians. Those are my 2 plays. And then our best bets in that Houston-Texas game. We got the over on the Phillies. Yes, we do. And then the Blackhawks. Nick kind of leans towards the Blackhawks in that game. That game is the definition of a...
Stop it. Get some help.
So there you go. Nick, anything that you want to mention before we kind of head on out for today's short show?
Yeah, short show. That's it. Yep.
All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll have a lot full of a slate. We'll have a big baseball discussion, more playoff games. Nick has a big hockey slate, so a lot more stuff tomorrow. So we'll go with that. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow 5 o'clock for another episode of Game Time Decision, or you can stop by the Earl Sports Bet Show around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning with me, and you're not involved tomorrow, right? I'll have to figure out the second person, but make sure you guys check out Game Time to check out the Earl Sports Bet Show tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. It's going to wrap it up for this one. Until next time, we'll see you guys. Good luck, of course, unless you're against me.